This is going to be your soul connection energy reading for the week of February the 19th through the 25th, sorry, the 19th through the 25th, 2018. So this is between, you know, you and whoever it is that you have most on your mind and on your heart, based upon where your energies are individually with each other, determines the energy that you're manifesting. So we're going to tune into that. So if you guys are interested in your own soul connection personal reading, I do offer this reading on my website. It's more personal and in-depth. This is kind of like a mini teaser, if you will. Like, it's just a portion of my reading. I go into a whole nother spread, and this is just the additional aspect of it. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check out my website and also any other readings I have available there as well. Also, you guys can check me out on Instantgo App, which is a mobile app. It allows you guys to text me as many questions as you like, any questions you might have as far as, you know, what's up with this connection, you know, any quick reading you might need, a quick, maybe a phone call reading or video chat reading. That's also available on Instantgo as well. You guys can follow me there. Also, you guys can follow me on social media too. All of that information will be in the description box if you're interested. Thank you. Okay. So let's tune into the energy of the collective, and for those who this is meant to resonate with, okay, keep in mind, because this is general, this is not a personal reading, it's not meant to resonate with each and every one of you, okay? So please be respectful of that. Alright, so tune into the energy. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity between the two parties involved. So whomever this is inquiring about their connection, Divine Spirit, that this be a clear message of love, insight, and healing. Thank you for who this is meant to resonate with. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Where are the energies between these individuals and their soul connections that they are inquiring about, they have on their mind and on their heart? Where these connections stand this week? Where are the major energies? Okay. Sexuality, connection, luminosity, and rainbow reviver. So we've had two of these cards come out in two separate readings. The his or her reading. Sexuality came out in her reading. Luminosity came out in his energy reading for you. So we have chivalry at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to clarify with my tarot. Hopefully you guys can see the cards, maybe not, I'm not sure. So you have sexuality. So this is where you both are mentally with each other. This came out in her energy reading in the mental position as well. So it could be that mentally the female energy or her energy is more dominant or creating. So versus sexual energy, or it could be an energy of creativity. So I'm going to clarify exactly what you guys are manifesting. Okay, so sexuality, this person could be feeling a little bit defeated or feeling rejected by this King of Wands. This King of Wands could represent an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person, or it could represent, you know, someone who carries this macho energy, or, you know, a female that might be a man-eater, or someone who just comes across as, you know, very attractive, you know, well-liked, charismatic, you know. With the Five of Pentacles, could also be a Taurus energy, or it could represent someone who just feels rejected. You know, maybe this King of Wands could be your energy or the other person, so whoever, but I feel like the sexual energy relies off of feeling rejected by someone and feeling maybe unworthy or you know, undeserving, or just not good enough for someone. Maybe this person left them, broke up with them, and it was kind of, you know, unexpected or blindsided. There was some sort of ending involved with the World card. The Fool card is underneath also, so there's an ending and a beginning with this. So it could be that they're finally regaining, or maybe both of you have suffered some sort of loss or felt not good enough for each other or good enough for someone else. But finally this cycle is turning back around in your favor, or both of your favor. It could be that this is a brand new beginning. Someone is starting to pick up, you know, and feel beautiful again, or feel handsome, or feel attractive again, feel sexy again. Maybe starting to see themselves as desirable, maybe desiring, you know, a sexual connection with someone in spite of what happened in the past, of feeling rejected, of feeling unwanted or unloved, maybe cheated on, or, you know, just not feeling good enough for whoever their partner was, or whoever it was, or maybe it was you. But that energy has turned around, you know, a 360 energy to where this person feels attractive again and they feel desired or wanted. You know, boost of confidence, or it could be both of your energies are in this space. Emotionally, you guys have connection. So where you guys are creating emotionally together is, I feel like, this, you know, togetherness and a shared harmony, maybe some sort of commonality. Again, this is, I'm getting a love for music or messages through music. Maybe you guys are going to meet up, or maybe you guys desire to meet up at some sort of, could be a musical event, it could be a concert, it could be a club, it could be, I'm hearing church, like a church choir. I don't know. Or just meeting up somewhere where there's music, or spending time together and listening to music. Maybe you guys are both feeling a lot when it comes to, like, messages and music, okay? Some of you guys could be in your feelings. I'm hearing, like, some of you guys might be just alone, listening, driving, and hearing music that is symbolic for your connection, or you feel like it's telling a story to you, or it's reading your future. For others of you, it could be just sitting at home sipping on wine, thinking about each other, thinking about this person, whatever your vice is, whatever your wind down is. You know, it could just be, you know, a vacation, a getaway energy for you, where you kind of escape and you're listening to music and there's lyrics that come out of it. For some of you, it is escape. If you ever heard of the R&B group Escape, some of you, it could be a message that comes through a song for you in relation to this connection. But there's some sort of commonality when it comes to music. Some sort of shared energy or message. Both of you maybe at the same time. Maybe it's, like I said, desiring to meet up. So in your sleep, the Four of Swords, for some of you, this could be that you guys are subconsciously picking up messages in your sleep, okay? Or decoding messages in your sleep. Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. These messages could be in relations to a painful energy, or a message that kind of may be encouraging you to continue to move forward. You have the Taurus energy twice. The Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles represent Taurus energy. The Four of Swords represents Libra. So there's that energy. If you guys watch, I keep telling everybody, don't discount these readings. Watch them all together. One, I noticed that his energy gets the most views. I don't know what's up with that, but I feel like you have, you know, all of the readings together, I call them my Holy Trinity. They all resonate with each other. They all relate. They're all a piece of the puzzle. And I keep getting this same combination between Taurus and Libra energy. So I don't know what that's about, but pay attention to it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Oops. So Luminosity represents the physical attraction towards each other. So again, the female energy maybe coming out of a dark period and coming out of their shell and vibrating this higher energy, vibrating this authentic, down-to-earth, loving, beautiful essence. You know, it's a vibrancy that's coming out of them. It's a divine light that's coming out, and everyone witnesses it. Or, you know, one or the other is witnessing this energy. So I feel like sexually, it's not really about the physical. When I say sexual attraction, more so what attracts this person and what really, you know, draws them. Some people are drawn to look. Some people are drawn to an intelligence of someone. Someone is drawn to shared interests. But whatever the attraction is, it's coming from this person being their authentic self, and their light that they're exuding is attractive to the other person. And it could be that whoever holds feminine energy, or who's more embracive of their feminine energy, they're coming across as very beautiful and very attractive in their essence. With the Two of Cups, so there's a shared energy, a shared, it's like a reciprocative emotion for each other, how you feel. Your attraction for each other may be coming from the same place. I witness and I recognize this aspect within you, and you recognize this aspect within me. We both acknowledge it, and we both admire it, and we're both attracted to this energy. The Palace of Wands could represent creative energy. So you guys could be creating the same energy. It's like you don't know where it ends. It's, it's almost like a continuous energy. It's an infinite energy. You can't tell where it ends, whose energy is who, if that makes sense. It's like with the Page of Swords, this could be communicated. It could be communicated that by others. If it's not from you or from the other person communicating this to each other, then maybe outsiders may be communicating how beautiful you are and how you're glowing, or something about your essence that's attractive and people witness it. It's not about the physical, about your hair being on point or your makeup being on point or your clothes or your body or whatever. It's the energy that you're putting out there that's attractive to others, that's beautiful to others. And you might be, you might get a compliment from others, this person, that person, whomever. I feel like it's just an all around, infinite energy. And it could also be that they're experiencing the same thing. So how you're projecting your energy towards each other is Rainbow Reviver. So it's this playful energy. It's like a boost of a new surge of energy. These cards wanted to come out together. I don't know why. The Six of Swords with the Hermit. So the Virgo and the Aquarian energy. I feel like it's coming out of a dark period, moving out of maybe a period where you've been isolating yourself and trying to figure out what your next move is in life, what the next phase is, and finally moving towards, a better period in life, something more harmonious for you and each other individually. They're both being guided by light. He has his light and he has his light. So you guys are being divinely guided to move forward into the next phase of your life as individuals, But it could definitely represent moving forward together, but your own individual path. And it's a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start. It's like this playful energy, this lighthearted, energy. Could also be representing your inner child, that Fool card energy where you're just starting from square one. You're starting your life anew, and you just carefree about it because it represents joy and happiness. Finally living again. Maybe it was a long period of closing yourself off from the world, whether you physically, kind of kept yourself and isolated yourself from others, or just emotionally, spiritually, mentally, but now you're open and wanting to get out of that energy. You might have been doing a lot of spiritual work in that time. With the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, this is Libra and Capricorn energy. You're coming out of that restful period, or that period of internal work, and finally coming out of it and starting fresh and starting anew, feeling revitalized. Justice is served. This is at the bottom, the Justice card, Libra energy. So it could have been a karmic cycle or just a cycle of lessons in that chapter, job well done. It's over and done with. Now you're open and free, for someone to come in, whether it's this person, whether it's starting over together, dating, being courted by someone. It's like that could be your reward. That could be what Spirit is giving you a heads up on, that this is now a time for you to come together and meet someone, or for you and this person to finally come together, spend time together, or there's some sort of reward for you and the other person. Okay? So let's see what your advice is in relation to this situation. If there's anything else the Spirit would like to elaborate with this situation or this connection for those who are meant to resonate, Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, highest truth, and clarity for them. And what else? Any other advice would you like to share with them, Divine Spirit? Thank you. So you have you deserve love, make the effort, and keep an open mind. So it says you are lovable. Okay. So some of you, you know, I feel like this is past, present, and coming energy based upon where you are. So in the past, you struggle with feeling worthy of your point of attractions, what your heart desires, and what you wanted. And Spirit's telling you don't allow the things that didn't come to fruition, or the things that have hurt you, or the people that have hurt you or seemingly rejected you or dissed you, to take you off of your focus and your path of what your heart wants. Take out these specifics. It's okay to get specific and say, I wanted to be with this person. I wanted to marry that person. And when that didn't pan out, you might have felt tempted to give up on love. But the thing is, what's in your heart is take away the person and just focus on the wants out of, I would like a partner that I can share this with, and we experience this together, and a person that has this type of characteristics and personality, and we would share this type of connection and whatnot. The specifics of what you want to experience, not so much of who's involved and when and the time, the place. It's not so much about those things, that helps to get Spirit, an idea of what you're looking for. But really, it's like allow Spirit to handle the rest, the details, but just put out there really what's your heart is really wanting. That's the main thing. So your present energy is making the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you're being guided to take on the lessons that you've learned from past experiences. It's like that, that whole message, with, I don't know, this is the example that I've been getting, It's kind of like you have to see yourself as your parent, You taught yourself very well. You're the child. An aspect of you as a child. The new beginning is the child you. It's fresh. It's starting out on its own. The old you may represent the mature aspect of you, the parenting energy that's taught you the lessons, or your higher self, or your guides. They've all taught you well. You've learned from your lessons. It's time for you to implement those lessons, to walk that path now because of what or what you've learned. Your parents might have helped you ride your bike, and now it's time to take off the training wheels and ride the bike on your own. Your parents might have taught you how to drive. Now it's time for you to drive on the road by yourself. Kindergarten, it's time for you to go off on your own now. No more, spending time with mommy and daddy. Now it's time to go to school. Now it's time to walk home by yourself, take the bus by yourself, learn how to live on your own now with your own bills and whatnot. So it's like you're starting something fresh and new when it comes to love. You've had those teachers, you've had yourself as a teacher, you had those lessons, the people that you dated, the people that you were friends with, your parents, all of that shaped you to an extent, or helped you to learn what it is that you want and what you don't want. The experiences to learn from, how to use your discernment, what's best for you, what to leave behind, what to embrace, how to fully embrace a relationship, what unconditional love means to you, what true love means to you, what you're looking for in a partnership. All of that is valid in the now. And if you find something worth moving towards, Spirit's telling you, now what steps you need to take because of your past experiences. When to turn on when to turn on your signal, when you're about to make a turn, when to yield, all of those things. It's like you've learned lessons. Then you have keep an open mind as your future. So it's like Spirit's telling you your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So what you might have thought you wanted in the past maybe completely different from what you've expected, or maybe this person is not what you thought them to be. You know, they could be someone completely different from the others, or they could be someone completely different from when you first met them. You know, there's a transformation, and Spirit's telling you to keep an open mind and, you know, give someone the benefit of the doubt if this is a new person, or give this other person the benefit of the doubt, because there could be a change and a transformation, especially with this new energy. I feel like Spirit's sending you things that are brand new to you that maybe you couldn't embrace or accept in the past because of where you were, and maybe they couldn't because of where they were, and now it's time. This is a brand new energy, brand new people. You can say you're the same, but if you look back at who you used to be, you're not the same person. So why would this person, or why would these people that are in your life right now, these new energies, be the same, you know? So Spirit's telling you to watch out for any past patterns that may have hindered you, or, you know, may have not been of your highest good in the past. Any addictions, it could be codependency, it could be fear, it could be, you know, trust issues. Whatever they are, make sure that you address all these things here in the now. So that's your reading, you guys. I do hope this message resonates with you and gives you a lot of insight and clarity. Much love to you. Until the next reading. Peace.